Alright, hello guys, how's it going? In today's video, we need to talk about that major upcoming snowstorm. We also have a multitude of different major storms in general over the next 10 days that are expected in the United States. This is going to bring impacts to the western, central, and eastern United States. Anyways, before we get into things, be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more weather-related content. For today's comment of the day, I want to know, do you think that November is going to feature a lot of major snowstorms like we've seen in October, or do you think things are going to kind of chill out a little bit? Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and I'll be picking one of those for tomorrow's video. Anyway, let's get straight into this video, and first things first, we're taking a look here at our simulated radar, and as you can see, we're taking a look at a little bit earlier than right now. This is about 2 a.m. It's 6:21 a.m. right now from the time I am making this video. It's 48 degrees here in Virginia right now, probably one of the coldest mornings. I get to see the low temperatures, so it's pretty cool. So I get to see how low the temperatures get because I wake up so early for these videos, and just let you guys know how cold things are. But it is pretty chilly out there right now. It was actually quite cold yesterday as well. Things could warm up a little bit too anyway. This is a little bit off topic, but we can see there's already some snowfall there for Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Utah, Colorado as well, with a weaker low pressure system. This snowfall is going to kind of enhance throughout the day today. This is by the time we're reaching maybe about 11 a.m. Eastern time. More like, I would say this is probably more like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. time frame out west. So by the time everybody's all up and everything, there could be some heavy snowfall coming down for portions of Utah, Colorado, and also Wyoming. Now, by the time we reach about 2 a.m. on Wednesday, October 20th, you can see this one is really moving up into the plains. We do still have some snowfall up there for Wyoming, but this is generally going to be moving further northeastward by the time we reach about the afternoon hours of tomorrow on Wednesday, and that's going to be a little bit of snowfall there for South Dakota and North Dakota, but for the Rockies, it'll all be said and done, and that will very quickly come to an end for the plains as well. By the time we reach the end of it, 42 hours from this morning, way earlier this morning, we'll have total snowfall that looks a little bit something like this. Anywhere in the blues and grays, you're under 6 inches of snowfall. Purples is going to be 6 to 10, and then pinks is going to be anywhere from 10 to 20 inches of snowfall. So that's pretty exclusive there for Utah, and then also portions of Wyoming. All right. Now, this storm does end up moving up into the eastern United States, bringing up to 1 to 2 inches of rainfall there for portions of the Northeast and the Great Lakes, by the way. And we see a bit of a cool down move down by the time we reach this weekend. According to this GFS model, we can see this blue kind of circles. That's indicating a trough is setting up over the eastern United States, and a bit of the ridge out west where we can see another storm system moving onshore to the west. That storm is going to quickly come to an end as it moves up into Canada instead of heading into the United States. But in a little bit, as in a few days, we're going to see a much more major snowstorm move into the western United States, bringing gargantuan amounts of snowfall. So we're going to move on and take a look at all of those things. Now this is by the time we're reaching Saturday, better yet, October 23rd. And as you can see, we have a low pressure system over there up in Canada, a 995 just to the north of Montana, and that is bringing some snowfall there for Oregon, California, Washington, Idaho, Montana, and even Wyoming. This one is going to dip down a little bit, and it's going to bring some snowfall here for the western United States. California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, all of these states are seeing some snowfall here by the time we reach 5 a.m. on Sunday or so. And by the time we reach more of the afternoon hours of Sunday, October 24th, you could see that there is some more moderate, widespread snowfall going on for, again, Washington, Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, California, and Nevada. So we have widespread snowfall going on. A bit of a trough there for the New England states, and we can see there is some snow showers there on Sunday, October 24th. 5 days from now, this model is indicating, and we saw yesterday that the European model was also indicating that there could be some snowfall there, some of the first snowfall, or it might even be literally the first snowfall there for the New England states. Now, by the time we reach about 5 a.m. on Sunday, generally the more or very early morning hours out west is going to be earlier than that, approximately 1 a.m. or so on October 25th. That's, again, going to be a Monday. We could see another very, very strong low pressure system moves onshore to California, a 987 millibar low pressure system moves onshore to Northern California, bringing heavy snowfall for the mountainous regions and even the hilly regions of California, Nevada, Oregon, Idaho, and it's even starting out already for Montana, Wyoming, and Colorado. Generally, this is going to head further inland. This is by the time we're reaching kind of afternoon hours on Monday, October 25th. And you can see that moderate to heavy snowfall ongoing for Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, where that low pressure system has promptly moved from California all the way up into Wyoming. Again, I've said this before. The thing we have going for us with this storm that we're taking a look at here, as opposed to the one we had about a week ago, is that this one is going to move very quickly in a straight line across the Rockies. The other one we had curved around them, which adds days of heavy snowfall. So we can subtract days of heavy snowfall because this one is moving in a more linear, straight line direction. And if it was to curve around, you could expect, 10, 20, 30 more inches of snowfall than we're even expecting with this more straight line storm. But the good news is we expect a straight line storm. By this frame, you can tell there's very heavy snowfall. And even by the time I reach the next frame on Tuesday morning, October 26th, you can see there is still very, very heavy snowfall there for Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado. We see that 985 millibar low pressure system wrapping around. It does do a little bit of a curvature here to the north after it does a straight line across the Rockies, and it does head north towards Canada. This allows for cold air to pour in behind it and very heavy snowfall on the western edge of this low pressure system. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to move on, and we're going to move on towards where this storm is going to begin to move out through the eastern United States, eventually bring very heavy rainfall and a very strong cold front to the eastern and central United States, and become a nor'easter eventually. Very interesting stuff coming up in just a moment. All right, now this frame is by the time we reach about Tuesday afternoon, and as you can see, this storm has moved up into more like Minnesota. That is bringing that snowfall generally to an end for Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado. There's still some snow showers, but it is generally coming to an end, like I said. By the time we reach Wednesday morning, now we're getting pretty long range here, October 27th. So that's 8 days from now. You can see that there's a very strong cold front. You can literally see it. I mean, it curves from coastal Texas all the way northward towards Chicago, and then back up through Canada, through the Upper Peninsula of Michigan there. And that generally wraps around that precipitation, as you can see, to a 972 millibar low pressure system. Massive snowstorm up there for Canada. But this cold front is going to bring a lot of cold air to the eastern United States. And by the time we reach Thursday, so from Wednesday to Thursday, this is Thursday morning, October 28th. You can see that cold front is reaching the eastern seaboard by this point. You can literally see the trough with those red and blue lines. You can make out where that trough is. It's centered over the eastern United States, and that is going to bring some very cold air with it if it does occur that way. The interesting thing is by the time we reach about Friday afternoon, you can see another very strong snowstorm moves onshore to the west coast, which would also be super, super interesting. Now, total snowfall through that entire snowstorm, as you can see, absolutely massive snowfall amounts expected. Again, anywhere in the blues and grays, under 6 inches of snowfall. Your purples is going to be your 6 to 10 inch amounts. Pinks is going to be your 10 to 20 inch amounts. Those pastel blues and pinks are going to be anywhere from 20, well, mostly the pastel blues. Let's go over the pastel blues first. 20 to 36 inches of snowfall. But where it becomes pastel kind of pink colors, almost a little more purplish than that outer pink, the 10 to 20 inch pinks, that's where we have 36 to 48 inch amounts. And you can see there, if you look over the California mountains, we see a 53.5. So basically, this is going through the max of that bar at the bottom, which only goes up to 48. So we have a 53.5, and I'm sure there's more areas in the Rockies that, maybe even there in Idaho where we see those pastel pinks, probably gets over 48 inches of snowfall there as well. So yes, gargantuan amounts of snowfall could be possible with this snowstorm, this massive snowstorm, combined with this more minor one we're expecting. And there's still snow on the ground as we speak. So this is just getting very interesting out west. Nothing unheard of, but also still very crazy to see every single year. Anyway, for today's confidence tab, we remain at a 4 out of 6 because this storm remains at a very long range distance. Anyway, for today's comment of the day, I asked you guys, do you think we will have a massive snowstorm? And CloudWatcher says, it looks like there will be a very massive snowstorm out west in the near future. And I think CloudWatcher is referring to the snowstorm we talked about today. For today's Patron highlight of the day. I would thank you all for supporting the channel, but especially our platinum patrons: Bill Crates, James Wade, Dovin Eagle, Larry the Pan, Mandy Birchfield, Patrick Strickland, Bill Roberts, Marcus Connolly, Noah Harley, Michael Codalesa, Catbite, Charles Stinnett, Cindy Klein, Alan Goodmaben, Bill Dallas, Gary, John Calisi, Dwight Phelan, Stephen Kernenthal, and Thomas D. Barr as well. If you'd like to also be featured on this Patreon highlight of the day, you could do so by joining our very awesome Patreon page in the description and in the pinned comments down below. I'd also like to thank our channel members Catbite, Stephen Fan, and Jeremy Cox as well. If you'd like to end up on this page, you could hit that button next to the subscribe button down below and join our channel membership today. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe for more weather-related content. I will see you guys in the next video.